Hello everyone and welcome to Insider Financial Talk Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today, the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and in this video we will recap last week's market action and discuss our game plan for the coming week. But first up, to get our market moving reports on top small caps, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up with your email on any of the pop-ups on InsiderFinancial.com. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number. Mobile is the fastest way to get our reports, and it works for all numbers worldwide. Simply enter your country code first, followed by your number. For US and Canada, be 1 plus area code and number. Never begin the format with 0. It will not work. And after you sign up, you will get a welcome email, which includes a free copy of the Insider Financial Guide to Penny Stocks ebook. Our ebook, our email service, and our text messaging service are all free service from InsiderFinancial.com. We do not run any paid subscription service, no Discord rooms or Telegram chat groups. And speaking of reports, we have a new report for subscribers to kick off the trading week. This Nasdaq biotech has a low float and looks primed to squeeze the shorts. There are catalysts in play and we see more catalysts coming down the pike. Everything is in place for this stock to have a big week. To get our full report, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up with your email on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. Well, guys, the S&P 500 on Friday rose 0.82% for the week to close at 4405, posting gains in 3 out of 5 sessions. The benchmark index smacked a 3-week losing streak, helped by a rebound in technology stocks, with chip giant Nvidia notching a record high on Thursday. Concerns over higher interest rates for longer were tempered after Fed Chair Jay Powell largely stuck to a message of data dependency with a bias towards hikes at the Jackson Hole Symposium. Powell's speech at the event in Wyoming was seen as the main event of the week, with market participants closely looking out for further clues on future monetary policy actions. The Fed chief's remarks were eventually seen as being free of surprises, with Powell reaffirming a data-dependent approach and saying that policymakers at upcoming meetings would proceed carefully while assessing incoming economic data. Powell reiterated more hikes are possible, implicitly making near-term cuts first half 24 more remote. He also adamantly kept 2% the inflation target, pushing back on some who want a more flexible inflation goal. That said, Powell said he maintained maximum flexibility. The week's gains were also helped by investors jumping back into growth stocks, with technology topping the gainers. After 3 straight weeks of losses, the sector resumed its yearly climb, largely powered by a huge run-up in Nvidia ahead of its highly anticipated results on Wednesday. Shares of the chip giant surged to an all-time peak of 502.66 on Thursday after another blowout quarter and a guidance for the ages. Also helping equities last week was a stabilization of sorts in the fixed income markets, as recent relentless bond sell-off finally eased up somewhat in the longer end yields. The 10-year yield was down 2 basis points for the week. The shorter end 2-year yield, which is more sensitive to imminent rate actions, was up 14 basis points for the week. Turning to the economic calendar, last week data on housing and the industry pointed to signs that the economy was cooling at quite a significant pace. Long-term mortgage rates reached their highest level since 2001, and the upward pressure on them is likely to continue, according to Freddie Mac. That reflected in mortgage applications, which fell to their lowest level in nearly 30 years, and a greater than expected fall in existing home sales. Moreover, data on Wednesday showed only a fractional increase in output across the private sector in August. On Thursday, durable good orders for July slid much more than anticipated. Economic data released last week lifted hopes for a soft landing. In particular, an upside surprise to retail sales suggests that consumers possess a seemingly unshakable resolve, especially now that they are riding the tailwinds of receding inflation. Data on balance this week brought expectations back down to earth, revealing that the economy does seem to be slowly and gradually losing momentum. Next week will be a busy one for U.S. data releases, with labor market and inflation indicators in the spotlight. The jobs report on Friday will be the key event and the last such release before the Fed's September 20th meeting. Prior to the Friday report, investors will be focused on JOLTS on Tuesday and ADP on Wednesday. We're also seeing on Monday short interest levels are moving higher on AI. Options trading volume is picked up on DWAC, President Trump's Spac. Vinfast is on watch. Investors are expecting it to cool off their sizzling rally that took the market cap of the Vietnamese electric EV stock higher than the market caps for General Motors and Ford combined. On Tuesday, notable companies due to report include Best Buy, JM Smucker, and NIO. On Wednesday, notable companies due to report include Salesforce, CRM, CrowdStrike, CRWD, and Five Below. Options trading implies a double-digit swing in share price for Victoria's Secret, VSCO, and Chewy, CHWY, following the reports. On Thursday, we get Campbell's Soup, CBB, Broadcom, AVGO, VMware, VMW, Dell Technologies, and Lululemon. Option trading implies a double-digit share price swing in MDB, MongoDB. MongoDB and Lululemon both had big moves on their reports last quarter. They were great trade opportunities that I was able to take advantage of, so I'll be watching them closely and trading them with options. On Thursday at 8:30 a.m., the PCE Price Index report will release. The Fed's preferred gauge for inflation rose 4.1% year over year in July after stripping out food and energy prices, which is a level more than twice the central bank's 2% goal. On Thursday at 4:30, Lululemon will hold its earnings call. The retailer is expected to be a retail sector outlier with comparable sales growth of 11%. Options trading implies a 9% swing in share price after the report. As I said, Lululemon rallied 11% after its last earnings report. The two stocks have had the highest correlation to Lulu after its earnings reports have been TGX and On Holding ONON. At 5 p.m., Broadcom AVGO will hold its earnings call. The event will take place with Broadcom having secured many key regulatory approvals for the merger with VMware, VMW, and the deal spread is down to about 12% as investors await word from China. Friday all day, Chinese EV makers NIO, XPEV, and Li Auto will be on watch with August deliveries due to be reported. The EV reports from China are being closely watched amid a pricing battle on sector, and that will directly impact Tesla. And as I said, 8:30 a.m., the August U.S. jobs report will be released. Economists forecast non-farm payrolls to increase 165,000 for the month versus 187,000 in July. The employment rate is expected to stay at 3.5%. So it's going to be an interesting week. Looking at the charts here, Nvidia, I mean, this pulled right back to 450. We're still trading above the 50-day moving average. You can really make the argument that the stock has topped out. Let's see if it bounces next week, but it really needs to close above 500 to really keep the momentum going. SPY, everyone's talking about a head and shoulders. Here's the left shoulder, head, and then the right shoulder. So if we get back above here and above 450, that will negate that trading pattern. But this is a trading pattern that a lot of traders are watching right now. Tesla bouncing between 220 and 240. That's the range, 220, 240. We're going to get a close above or below that range, so that will determine the next direction for Tesla stock. VFS, I mean, this stock is just an absolute beast, closing up 40% on Friday. Extremely volatile trading. The EV company from Vietnam is up more than 252% in the past 5 days. It has a market cap of $132 billion, which is just slightly less than the 161-year-old Union Pacific and slightly more than IBM. As I said, Vinfast stock is trading at irrational levels and should be avoided due to uncertain production schedules, low trading volume, and unsustainable valuation. That is not my words. That's an analyst saying that in a note. The company's valuation extremely high compared to other automakers despite its weak financial health and lack of profitability. Guys, I'm not looking to short this one. I'm not looking to go long. The momentum, this thing could go over 100 or it can come crashing back down to 20. I have no idea. It's got it's a low float. Stock is hard to borrow. I would be trading this. I would not be holding this either overnight one way or another. And the reviews have just been absolutely horrible on the products. So, be careful here. AI, as I said, options trading is elevated, but we're trading just above here. We got almost a triple bottom here. Let's see if it can bounce off that. XPEV breaking out here, had a nice breakout on Friday. Be watching this one for further upside. As I said, DWAC also had a big day. Trump posting on X as well. So again, with him in the news, the focus is on DWAC, and we're trading right here above the 50-day, but right under the 200-day. So again, looking for a breakout on DWAC. GNS consolidating right here under the 200-day of $1.60. We need to break out and close above there. Be watching this one, but this one has been a nice runner over this month off the 50-cent level, so it's been nice price action there. RAD going to file bankruptcy very soon, therefore the stock should get a bounce. One of the reasons bankrupt stocks bounce is short sellers have to cover before the stock gets listed. Trading this as a bounce play, it's a day trading strategy only. Do not hold a bankrupt stock overnight. Gets the hit with the Q symbol, ends up on the OTC, and then you're, depending on which broker you're at, liquidation only. So day trade RAD only. And we close at 70 cents. We could actually go below 50 cents. Let's see. I think that's going to be the area that shorts are going to be covering. I think you're going to get some panic selling on Monday morning, but we'll be watching this one for a bounce play. And then lastly, SCTL closed at 40 cents. We had a massive insider buy. We got the news that a director bought 6.25 million shares. This is a $2.5 million buy. We got that last week. So this is massive. Certainly one worth paying attention to. SCTL. But overall, right now, a lot of charts are ugly right now. Many stocks are broken. You have to be very selective with your trades. This is what we do here at InsiderFinancial.com. We're trying to put these stocks that we think can bounce and that have the potential for outside moves on your radar. As I say repeatedly, there are always opportunities each day in the markets. The important thing is identifying which stocks to be in to grab that money. The key is trading green, not red. We are looking for momentum plays that have catalysts and upcoming catalysts. It's all about finding that momentum and riding that wave. Sometimes those waves are big, sometimes they are small. Right now, key is looking for the right trade setups, and that's what we're doing here at InsiderFinancial.com. And to get our small cap reports, we cover low float, short squeezes, recent IPOs, biotech FDA plays, AI stocks, EV stocks, lithium stocks. Click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-ups on InsiderFinancial.com. No spam, your info is never shared. Unsubscribe anytime. You can even sign up just to see the level of research we do here at InsiderFinancial.com and unsubscribe. But guys, our main focus for Monday morning is the Nasdaq biotech trading just above $1.50 that we have researched for our subscribers this weekend. To get our full report on this $9 million market cap biotech, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-ups on InsiderFinancial.com. Finally, Insider Financial and I are not investment advisors. This video does not provide investment advice. Always do your research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinions meant for informational, educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. Thanks for watching. Remember to smash that like button and hit the notification bell to be notified when a new video is uploaded. Have a great week, traders. Bye-bye.